Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of The Take. I'm your host, Jackson Burleson, of course, and in today's episode, we got March Madness Sweet 16 action starting tomorrow, going all the way through this weekend. I'm so excited to see who will punch their ticket to the Final Four. I still have my champion, the Florida Gators, and I know, disgusting. I know if you guys are listening, I am Florida State fan, so saying Florida Gators is a very tough two words to say, okay? But I picked them to win the whole thing. They did scare me a little bit this last weekend against UConn, which we'll get into in a little bit. And I'm sorry, guys, for not posting for a while because I moved all the way from Florida to Texas last week. Had a fun 24-hour drive up the Panhandle through Alabama, Louisiana, and Texas. So I am in Dallas Cowboy country right now. So that is the moral of that story, and that's why I haven't been able to post. I also have a new job, so I've been really busy just trying to get acclimated with everybody that works there and just being involved in the community. So I've been very busy with those things, but we're back for the Take Podcast, and you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell. I need everybody who subscribes to hit the notification bell, or you're just going to have no idea when I post, okay? So let's go ahead and dive into the play of the week, okay? This was a pretty crazy game between Maryland and Colorado State. So Colorado State, they were a 12 seed, Maryland, a 4th seed. It came down to the wire. I mean, Colorado State hit a 3 to go up 1. They were losing, and then Maryland turned around and did this, and Derek Queen, who is projected to be possibly a top 5 pick in the 2025 NBA draft, he did this. So take a listen to this play.
Gillespie from the out of bounds to the freshman Queen, who's driving, floats it. Oh! Maryland on the right side of a buzzer beater with life into the Sweet 16.
Freshman in the crowd 5 delivers when it matters the most.
Crazy. I mean, Maryland was down as many as 12 points in this game. And Derek Queen, he is a freshman, ladies and gentlemen, and he stepped up. Fade away, one-legged jumper, nails it. I mean, talk about a guy not afraid of the moment. That's Derek Queen. I mean, man had a fantastic game. He had 17 points. He was 7 of 12 shooting, very efficient, and 2 of 3 from the three-point line with 6 rebounds. So when you look at this Maryland team, I mean, they're a very balanced offense. I mean, you have 5 starters in double digits. Julian Reese was doing his thing, which is Angel Reese's brother. If you guys didn't know, he had 15 points. And then also Rodney Rice, he had 16. So this Maryland team, they can do some damage. I feel like they're kind of a lot like Michigan State with these slow starts. They just are notorious for having slow starts. But it's going to be tough for this Maryland team against Florida. I mean, Florida is a good basketball team. They have been consistent all year. I think Maryland is going to meet their match in the next round right now. And that's this week's play of the week. And since I brought up Florida, they barely squeaked past the defending back-to-back champion UConn Huskies. The Huskies came to play in this game. I mean, they were neck and neck with this Florida team, and they honestly led most of the second half. And then Florida flipped the script, went on a 14-3 run. Clayton had 23 points and 13 in the final 8 minutes. Man was going off. He was going off. And it is tough because, you know, UConn, they won 14 games in a row in the NCAA tournament before this. And it ends. And UConn head coach Dan Hurley, he was very, very emotional after the game. So let's take a listen to Coach, and then we'll come back with some more thoughts on this game.
Coach, I could see the emotions on your face. I know this was a difficult one. You guys had them. You fought so hard, mucked it up. You said you made it a Big East game.
Yeah.
What happened down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, they showed their quality. I mean, you know, I thought we played with tremendous honor. I thought we played with the heart of a championship program and a program that's gone back to back. And, you know, for a team to, you know, to end, you know, what we really wanted to do, they were going to have to put us down. And, you know, obviously a worthy opponent like that, there's honor in the way we went out.
You mentioned that tournament streak, what you guys have been able to do. What did you tell your team in there?
Just love them. I mean, just love them. You know, this year has been it's been a real battle. We've battled, and you know, we've had to battle our own battle, and you know, at times, you know, I don't think we liked each other a whole lot with some of the things we had to go through together. But I don't think I'll ever love a team more than how hard they fought for what we were trying to accomplish and for the honor they played with today.
Appreciate the time, Coach.
Yeah, so, I mean, I get it. He wanted to get that three-peat, which we all know. When it comes to three-peating in sports, I mean, it is just so ridiculously hard. I mean, it is so hard. And in college basketball, specifically on the men's side, the only program in NCAA history to three-peat was John Wooden's UCLA Bruins in the 1960s and 70s. That is so hard to do. And when you lose a lot of guys to the NBA and you're trying to go back and win a national title again, it's a tough ask. I mean, UConn had a very up and down year this year. I mean, they started out as one of the preseason favorites to win the national title. They lost to Memphis at the Maui Invitational. They lost to Colorado at the Maui Invitational. I feel like that moment was when everyone realized, oh, like UConn's not going to be nearly as dominant this year as they have been last year. And even the year before that, they weren't the most dominant team. I mean, they made the tournament and won the national championship as a 5th seed. So, like, there is some luck to this NCAA tournament, no question about it. But that's why it's the greatest tournament in sports, in my opinion. You've got 64 teams fighting for one goal, which is to win a national championship. And does it screw up people's brackets? Yes, it does. I mean, St. John's messed up my bracket. UConn almost messed up my bracket by beating Florida almost. I was stressing during this game. I was like, please do not give me another upset. Do not. Because I had St. John's in the Elite Eight, which we'll go into that right now because we had a historic head coaching matchup between two of the most greatest coaches we've ever seen. I'm not saying they're the greatest, but they're definitely in that stratosphere. John Calipari and Rick Pitino. It's been absolutely amazing to see both of these coaches' stories. Rick Pitino, he becomes the only men's basketball head coach in college to lead 6 teams, 6 different schools to an NCAA tournament. I mean, that is pretty insane. I don't even know how this man's coaching. He was coaching Kentucky in the 90s. Now he's still coaching at an elite level. And you would have thought that after his stint at Louisville, when he got caught cheating and all of that his career would have been over. But no, He did not give up. He came back to college basketball after coaching overseas. I believe it was Greece. I might have the name of that country incorrect, but he coached overseas for a little bit, and then he came back to Iona, got them in the NCAA tournament, and then he went back to his alma mater, St. John's, and he got them a Big East title for the first time, an outright Big East title for the first time since 1989. And I picked him to go pretty far in this tournament. I mean, if history really did repeat itself with St. John's, they would be in the Final Four this year, because the last time they won the Big East championship outright in the regular season, they went to a Final Four. So, and they also got the Big East tournament. So they dominated. But Pitino, he's been getting some flack. He's been getting some flack for benching RJ Lewis Jr., who went 3 for 17. He averaged 18 points a game this year, and he had 9 points. 9 points against Arkansas in the round of 32. And I just got to pull this soundbite up because, one, I think it's pretty funny, and two, I have a pretty interesting reaction afterwards. So make sure to stick around for this.
You had RJ on the bench, for a pretty long stretch at the end. Was that just because he just wasn't making them, or was there something more to it?
Played 30 minutes. It's a long time.
So he was tired?
No, played 30 minutes, and I went with other people. You already know the answers, Roger. You're asking leading questions. You already know it. So don't ask leading questions. You already know why he didn't play. Okay.
Right here in the middle.
Was there one play with RJ that made you sit him in the last 5 minutes?
You know he was 3 for 17. You know he was 0 for 3. So you're answering your own. I'm not going to knock one of my players.
Okay. So he said he's not going to knock one of his players, which it seems like he kind of did, because he's like, well, you already know the answer to that. You already know the answer to why he wasn't playing. Well, actually, I'm not sure if we know the answer completely, because I think a lot of us media are just assuming, well, he was benched because he's 3 for 17. But if you look at the context of when he was benched, he knocked down 2 clutch free throws that got St. John's within striking distance. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And then he got benched. And 30 minutes, I get it. That might be a lot of minutes. But for your best player who averaged 31 minutes a game, Doc, you have to keep him in, even if he's shooting bad. And free throws are a confidence booster. If he's making free throws, he's trying to do something and impact winning. And there's other ways to impact a game besides scoring. But honestly, if a guy's not shooting well, you can take him out. But if you trust him with the ball in his hands, give it to him. And maybe he's cold, he can pass it around. But for Pitino to be telling the media that, like, well, don't ask leading questions. I mean, that's not a leading question, in my opinion. You're just not answering it because you just said you don't want to knock one of your players. So you're basically telling us that you don't want to give us the real answer. But the real answer really is, well, he wasn't good tonight. That's why he didn't play at the end of the game. Fine, just say that. But he's never going to say that because he doesn't want to be a distraction when the season's already over. So, like, I'm not sure what his goal with that was. I mean, he could have just said, no, I don't want to answer that. We just lost today. But Rick Pitino won't even answer a question about something that currently just happened. Your leading scorer who struggled from the field. 3 of 17. 3 of 17. I mean, he was Big East Player of the Year. Big East Player of the Year, and he was benched. But St. John's, I mean, they just didn't shoot well from the three-point line, and they did not shoot well, period. I mean, they only made 2 threes. They shot 28% from the three-point line. I mean, that's atrocious. And they were still in this game. So, like, that's what I'm saying right there. And the crazy part is Calipari, he's got the edge over Pitino. He's 16-3 over him, including the NBA. So, was this Pitino benching Lewis like a technical error or a sign of deeper team issues? I think it was just a mental error. I don't think he was just thinking in the moment. He's like, yeah, my guy's not playing well. I need to bench him. But I mean, I think it's pretty impressive that like John Calipari, after losing in the first round with Kentucky against Oakland last year, coming back to Arkansas with uncertain expectations, but we all knew what kind of coach Calipari was. And he's come in here, put this Arkansas team in the Sweet 16, and they're going to be playing Texas Tech, which is going to be a tough matchup. That's going to be a heck of a game. But let's go ahead and move on to our Sweet 16 preview because we have a lot of games. Now, I do still have a couple of Final Four teams. So I still do have 3 of my Final Four teams that I did pick alive: Duke, Tennessee, and Florida. Now, my other Final Four team was Texas A&M. I thought they could go on a run. I thought they could get hot, but they lost to Michigan. So no, they obviously could not do it. And I'm also 9th in the Take March Madness in the pool. So I'm actually not doing too bad for not, like, I missed Clemson. McNeese upsetting them was kind of a big one for me. I picked High Point to beat Purdue. They didn't win, obviously. I thought they had a guy that was like their best 3-point shooter, and he just like was going cold for no reason. Let's start with BYU and Alabama. I think that's the first game I want to start out with. I mean, I picked BYU to win this game. I mean, honestly, I think just BYU is a very good team. I mean, I picked them to go to the Elite Eight. I have them losing in the Elite Eight, but that's okay. But, I mean, BYU is a great basketball team. I mean, they have really good guards. They can rebound. They have athletic big men that can play defense. And I think Alabama, to me, I think they're a good team, but I think BYU is going to edge them. I mean, they came into the tournament as one of the hottest teams in college basketball. I mean, they won 9 straight games in a row to end the season, something crazy. I mean, they went on a nasty win streak. And the next one is Arizona and Duke. I think Arizona, they've been playing a lot better as well. I mean, they made it to the Big 12 title game. Caleb Love, he has been absolutely sensational. He's had 25 points or more in 2 of his last 4 games. He had 29 points against Oregon in their last game. I don't think that's going to be enough to beat a Duke team with Con Knippel, Cooper Flagg, Tyrese Proctor, who played really, really well. He had a career high in their last game against Baylor. You're looking at a Duke team that's very complete, and I just don't know how they're going to guard Cooper Flagg. I mean, you cannot guard Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg is way too talented. It's going to be hard to stop this team. I mean, when Caleb Love can get on fire, I mean, he can get on fire. He's a very experienced college basketball player. He's been in Final Fours. He's been deep in the tournament. He's been around for a long time. But the thing about him is he is streaky. He has games where he just goes nuts. And then he has games where he's just cold, where he's not hitting any shots. And for Arizona to win this game, they're going to have another big game out of Caleb Love, or they're just not going to have a chance, in my opinion, because Duke scores the basketball in the elite level. I mean, they blow out teams. I mean, they stomp on you. And they haven't really had that difficult of a road, to be honest, to this point. And even if they win this game, they're going to be playing the winner of Alabama and BYU. And I think they stomp both of those teams. I mean, they stomp both of those teams. But I'm going to take Duke. I mean, I just think the size that Duke has is just absolutely nothing to mess around with. Now, I did talk about this game a little bit, but I'll touch on it again. Arkansas versus Texas Tech. I mean, I just think this game could go either way. I mean, I think this game could go either way. Arkansas is talented. They have a lot of really good players. But I'm going to go Texas Tech. I think JT Toppin, he's been absolutely sensational this year. sensational. Averaged 18 points a game this year, 9 rebounds, 56% from the field. I mean, he's projected to be a first-round pick, and he was dominant against Drake in their last game. 25 points and 12 rebounds, only missed 2 shots. I mean, he's an athletic freak, and I'll take Texas Tech. I think Arkansas can overwhelm them. They are very good. I did not expect them to beat St. John's, and I did not expect them to play as well defensively as they did in that game. So I think they could still give them trouble, but give me Texas Tech to move on just because JT Toppin, I think he's going to be the X factor in this game. I think he's going to be absolutely amazing. Give me the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Now, this is the game that I think is the most unpredictable one out of any Sweet 16 game, in my opinion. Michigan State, Ole Miss. Ole Miss blew the brakes off of Iowa State. They played amazing. Amazing. But Michigan State, they always have slow starts. They always start off slow, but they always somehow find a way to crawl their way back in it. So I don't know. I mean, Michigan State is a good team, but I mean, I'm going to go with Chris Beards' squad just because, I mean, they're doing something they haven't done since 2001 in the Ole Miss program, which is make the Sweet 16. And I just don't think that Michigan State has enough experience because Ole Miss has got a lot of seniors. They got a lot of old guys. And Michigan State, they just struggle to get started early. And that concerns me. And that even concerned me in their last game. Next game, Auburn, Michigan. Oh man, I mean, I think Auburn's gonna win this game, but this is gonna be close. I mean, Michigan is a very good team, very good team, very good team. But Auburn, they got one of the best players in the country in Johnny Broome. I think that's gonna clear them over. They put it to Creighton. And that was a team I needed him to just absolutely dominate because if you can really hang with a guy like Ryan Kalkbrenner, you can win any game in this tournament because a 7-footer like that can win games. And they also have, Auburn has really good guards. I mean, I love Tashad Pettiford. I think he's an absolute monster. He can create his own shot. He has been an X factor for Auburn this year. He's very good defensively. And Bruce Pearl, he is going to get this team to a position where they can play for a Final Four. And now this one, I mean, Purdue and Houston, I mean, I really haven't been all that impressed with Purdue, to be honest. I mean, they haven't played anybody. They played High Point and McNeese. I mean, they haven't played anybody in this tournament, and they're going to run into a juggernaut with Houston. Jawan Roberts is going to be in that paint. Then you're going to have to guard LJ Cryer. That dude has been a absolute bucket machine. He is just cold. He is a microwave. He can heat up at any freaking moment, man. I don't know. I think Houston could really make a run for the Final Four this year and possibly the national title. But, I mean, there's just so many good teams. I mean, when you look at the rest of this bracket, now, honestly, I do think Tennessee is really, really good. I mean, I think Tennessee is one of these teams that could be like, oh, man, like, where are we going right now with this? Oh, yeah, we forgot about Tennessee. That's 4. So 4 SEC teams I think are going to be in the Elite Eight. I mean, I think, and they're running into a Kentucky team who's been injured all year, and I just don't think that they're going to have enough firepower. I mean, you're talking about Chaz Lanier, okay? Like, you've got Zakai Ziegler. Like, you've got a lot of good players on the Tennessee team, and Coach Barnes is going to have them ready to go. This tournament, it's just so exhilarating, man. This is where stars are made. Stars are made in this tournament. and talk about just the stars in college basketball. It's coming back. I mean, we had a couple years where we were unsure, but now we got Cooper Flag. You've got Johnny Broome. You've got Grant Nelson. You've got Chaz Lanier. Like, there's a lot of good players in college basketball right now, and it's very exciting. And I love watching college basketball because of how physical the game is. They score in the paint. They drive to the basket. It's entertaining to watch. You're putting it all out there for your school because these guys, most of these guys may not play in the NBA. They may not play in the NBA. So they're going out there like it's their last game. And honestly, that's what I enjoy the most about college basketball and March Madness. But let me know what you guys think of my picks, of my takes. I really want to be giving you the best content I possibly can on this podcast. I put a lot of time and effort into these. So if you can hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell, comment, and share this with anybody you possibly know. Okay? We're trying to get this up to 1,000 subscribers. It was my birthday yesterday. So I'm Jackson Burleson, of course. And as always, keep it classy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my